Man, it's about the first backup. That's not freaking good. Screw that back on. There we go. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. I really hope I'm recording. Can't remember. If you hit the button once, it should record. If you hit it twice, it stops. Something like that. We are in Dallas doing a good old Amazon. I know you probably can't see. Oh, yeah, you can. Probably can't see the Amazon. We are doing 1 of 7. So I'm going to be doing, like, well, 6 technically, you know, with the last one being 7 when I bobtail out. But doing 6 drops going just around Dallas. I'm trying to make sure I don't hit none of these bobtails lined up against the side. You know, it's crazy. I done been places where I done been knocked, you know, somebody has knocked on my door telling me, oh, you can't park here, you can't park here. Then other Amazons, you got this. Like, you'll see cars, like, look, right there, you'll see cars lined up on the side. So what that is somebody lives around here and they park their semi-truck here for good. Then they'll come with their cars, leave their cars here, go do some loads, and then come on back. Like, you know, instead of paying the secure parking fee, which I don't blame them, you know, that stuff adds up after time. But, you know, other Amazons where they have plenty of areas just for people who are actually delivering loads. There are people who just got done delivering loads can park, but they ain't, you know, they don't allow it. I have one place, like, the way Amazon does it, like, let's say you book a long trip, let's say, you know, 500, 600 miles. They will use every bit of your miles and every bit of your time, excuse me. They'll use every bit of your time. They'll maximize how much time they have with you, essentially. So I've had it where, you know, let's say I have 4 or 5 stops. They have it timed down so perfectly where you can maybe squeeze in, get your 30-minute break in, but right after that, you have to be back on the road. There's no stopping, no nothing. Maybe fuel for 5-10 minutes and then get right back on the road. Jesus Christ, they couldn't make this any tighter. Oh, I thought that was a train light, you know. But they make it as tight. Well, yeah, they make the timeline as tight as can be, you know. The second you stop, like, matter of fact, I was right there just trying to get out of the gate. It was a backup, the system shut down. The poor guy had to run back and forth doing the inbound and outbound. Just me sitting there, they already sending me messages saying, hey, what's the hold up? Tell us why you're not moving. Like, I don't know, ask your automated system that shut down, you know. But yeah, so we're just gonna do these little drops. I'm pretty sure, I know I've done videos in Dallas, you know, but let's get some nighttime shots. I mean, it's actually, what time is it? It's actually, actually 1:47 in the morning. So on a Sunday, today's Sunday, so that means I got to deal with the Saturday partiers on the road and people driving like maniacs. But, you know, we're all used to that. So yeah, click it back on when something interesting happens, maybe. You know, sometimes not sometimes, I know I've said this before, but sometimes I really hate truckers bad. Like, I thought they had like merged with Google or something, or I don't know, they like show the stoplights and stop signs, so that update was good. But stuff like this, like in bigger cities, they get so lost and it confuses me. Like, this showed me to get off, but it didn't say the actual exit number. It said a highway number, the highway I was already on, and it would do that sometimes. And sometimes it just means stay on that highway. But this time it meant get off. But where it wanted me to get off, that has said a totally different highway, like a whole interstate going the other way. But on here it said the same highway I was on. So I stayed on it, and guess what? That added 16 minutes. 16 minutes. I don't know if you can see now, I got to do a little loop-to-loop. It's not that bad, you know. Luckily, the highway I was on just kind of spun me around. But I think this took me through some tolls, and just to get all turned around. But, you know, that's the thing I hate about the GPS sometimes. But then I can't, you know, I don't like using Amazon. Amazon will take you through tolls, and I've seen it plenty of times. Their routes, they try to keep you on the highway as much as possible. Sometimes being on the frontage road, being on the, you know, cutting through. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing. See, oh, this one, where does it say? This says North Freeway. At least this one says the exit number, but that on there says nothing about no North Freeway. It says North something, North Parkway, North Terrence Parkway, you know, but it does say North Freeway. So that's why I get confused. It's dumb. Alright, so finally made our way back over here. And this is just drop number 2. This I still got freaking 5 more, or 5. Let me do my hold my fingers up so I can count. Still got 4 more to go, you know. You know, when I was in Miami doing the load, I saw the lights were purple, and I thought it was like a, you know, Miami thing, but I learned it's just because of the maker of those lights, the chemical in it. After a time they turn purple, and the cities are just too cheap to replace it. Little fun fact for you. But all right, point 2. Let me slow down. I know this is right by we're by the airport. I always get a little bit nervous delivering by an airport, because you don't want to go the wrong way and end up no, not that one. You don't want to go the wrong way and end up at in the drop-off lane or something like that. For San Antonio, it's pretty easy. I mean, I haven't done Indianapolis airport in a long time. All right, this one looks pretty straightforward. It looks like nobody's here. Turn wide. Any information I need to know? Trucker entrance? No, but that's what I like to see. All right, be back in a few. All right, so dropping in dock door 209, and I just passed 203. Where's 209? Right there. Perfect. All right, let's go get these doors open real quick. Man, this place is huge. Oh shoot, I didn't realize there's a freaking airplane right there. All right. Gloves. Where's my little handy dandy? There it is. Uh-oh. Wanna get that? So ever since I used to be my son with me, it took one time for him to lock the door on me when I had him with me, or when I stepped outside. So now I'm paranoid. So every time I get out, I take the keys with me, and I've locked myself out before, so I ain't gonna just blame him. I got a weird way of opening these little things. You just, you know, use some physics and it'll break on its own. I've been too cheap to get some actual bolt cutters. Okay, there we go. See, look, easy peasy. Another plane right there. Man, it's like I always go to the places where planes are when I don't have my son. My son will be freaking out right now. Being that close to the plane. Hurry up and drop this sucker and move on to the next. Like I said, this is the second pickup / drop. Alright. Don't block me in. What are you doing? Okay, good. Thank you. Love when truck drivers use their brain and think. Want to stay back there. Don't want to see them creeping. Oh wait. Okay. I see the line. It's one of those that you got to put it on the line. the dock. Felt the locking mechanism. There you go. All right, let me go ahead and unhook and pick up the next one. All right, so we picked up just empty. You got to take it all the way to this next destination, this next home. But if you see that, look at that, look at that. 1.5 miles away. Oh, I could have been left, but now I gotta wait. This, I think I can see it. It's right down that way. It's actually the place I thought I was going to at first, which I don't understand. You know, there's Amazon drivers, there's a yard dog. I mean, I'm not complaining. You know, save me on time and fuel. It makes me look like I'm early to everything, which I feel like I kind of am, maybe. But yeah, I'm not complaining too much. It's just kind of crazy, you know. Amazon is a multi-billion dollar, billion, whatever dollar company, and like, you know, little stuff like this, you know, it's like you think they would use the resources. I passed, actually there was an Amazon driver that dropped the load off right there, and then he had to sit and park, you know. But like I said, I am not complaining. I will always take some little quick short loads, you know, especially the places I know how it is, because on my Trucker Path GPS, it wants me to go through the front door. It wants me to go through the front entrance, which is actually now the exit. But y'all see the way this entry is now. It's kind of weird, but you know, you only know it if you actually come here a lot, because the signs are terrible. And boom, we're here. Slow down, precious. Oh, but not here. So you gotta turn right and then go all the way down, but it looks like you're turning into the car parking lot part, you know. So I've seen so many people come in here and hit these curves because it's like you don't think you really should be coming in here. And then you gotta turn this way. Definitely not made for semi truck traffic. You can see so the curve's black from how many tires rubbed up against it. And same thing with the curve that was right here. But if you turn right, you know, it's an easy peasy turn. All right, y'all, let me go ahead and check in. I know I got to sit here and talk to somebody. Be back. And just like that, the third check-in is completed. Third, I'm going to lose count. I am going to lose count. So let me slow down. I don't want the Amazon popo to get me, aka the yard dog. Had that happen in San Antonio, yard dog, you know, sped right past me, going faster than me. I was going maybe 7, 8, and he stopped in front of me and told me I need to stop speeding, or he's going to take a picture of the company name and submit it to Amazon. Like, you snitch. I even asked him, like, well, why do you get to go fast and I can't? Oh, 324, not 334. All right. Like, why do you get to go fast and I can't? He made up some stuff like, oh, we have priority, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how do you have priority? You're going from point A to point B in the yard. When you're with these drivers, you know, we have to go, you know, cross country sometimes, you know, across country sometimes. The Indiana accent comes out sometimes. But, you know, it's like, how do y'all have priority? Did not line that up very good, but we're gonna make it work. Ooh. Love automatic transmission. I'm scooted to the right, I'll scoot it back to the left. That's how I would have set it up. I would have angled it, but I figured I had all this room, I'm going to use it. Just gotta always find the point where you start cutting it. Kind of depends sometimes on where your tandems are at. There we go, nice and easy. think I've been doing this for a little bit, huh? Man, it's about the first backup I've... Oh, that's not freaking good. Screw that back on. There we go. It's like the first backup I've done on video. That was perfect. Better be perfect all this damn room. Alright, let me unhook and wait and sit here and get comfortable until I get my load, till my load is ready. Alright, well, that was a little quick 20-30 minute drive. It wasn't bad. I feel like people are starting to wake up. The Sunday people were starting to wake up. I think all the Saturday people went to sleep. But yeah, we're here at I can't even remember. It's all starting to blend together. I don't even remember which one it was. The last Amazon I was at, I had to ask the lady which one I was at, so I would know which one to which information to tell her. I don't think it's that one. Okay, actually, normally when I get this close, I turn this one on. Okay, yeah, I gotta go around. Just making sure. I'll keep this one on. Keep the Amazon maps on, because if I end up going the wrong way, I can blame them. This one actually had a little bit of weight to it. I think it's just how they loaded it. I saw it was nothing but their little, their carts. Oh, come in hot. Come in hot. Is there a curb? Yes, there's a curb. So I thought this is where I started. I swear, like, I think what confuses me, there's so many different ways to get to these Amazons. So it's like, I don't know if I've been there before until I show back up at the front gate and I'm like, oh yeah, and, you know, then it clicks. But yeah, this is the one I started at. So apparently I got one more, and it's a code I haven't seen before. So I got one more going to that one, and then the last one that will switch to bobtail. So this is number 5. I remember I said it was 7, so this is number 5. I think I have to rewatch the video. Holy shit! Dang! See, talking to you guys, I done pass it up. Now I got to do a loop. Here I was just saying, I've been here before. I could just do a loop. Nobody's coming. Do a loop right here. I don't see nobody coming. Hey, if you're new to getting your CDL, don't do this. Take up as much room as I can. Perfect. Nobody saw a thing, alright? Perfect. Look at that. Alright, let me what if I missed it again? Let me pay attention this time. I think it's just construction. So this is like one of the first Amazons I've been to in Dallas. So it's like, oh, that's a lie. But I've been here plenty of times, this one. But once again, like I said, coming from that way, I get thrown off. I always remember this because there's so many bobtails parking on the side. Turn off your brights. Jesus Christ. God damn. Been looking into my soul with them brights. Jesus. Anyway. Well, I hate people when they do that. But I know some people don't realize it, but I hate people when they do that. Stop. Man. Let's over people today. Anyway, I'm about to check in. I'll get back with y'all. This is my spot. Not too shabby. Looks like the trailer on the right is a little bit closer to the line. Not too shabby. I have to do a proper back this time. I could use that, but I don't want to. Oh shit! Right with no headlights. All right, come on, precious. I like doing this in the daytime. I can use the lines a little bit better, but it's okay. We'll get her in there. I don't even know if y'all can see. I'm kind of close. Funny feeling about that one. Yeah. I don't want my trailer, what is it, tail swing, or I don't want that to catch the other side. There we go. All right, well, got her in there. You know, I feel like I'd be tripping. I feel like I have plenty of room. Well, yeah, I'm glad I adjusted myself. Probably pretty close. I could have just, you know, go get out and look or whatever. Go get out and look. I said go. But anyway, hey, I'm probably gonna end it here. The last leg is probably gonna get canceled. The guy on the little intercom told me to check in with these people, see if they have a load, which is not how Amazon does it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So appreciate y'all watching. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you got to do. Peace.